Today, I'm going to walk you through our complete FOIA processing solution. I'll show you what a requester sees when they want to make a request, what your agency staff see when they're processing those requests, and what the record specialists see when they are redacting the documents. The objective is to automate the resource-intensive review and redaction process while providing the full solution to make FOIA requests easier to submit, easier to track, and easier for you to manage on the back end. This is the home page that the requester will land on. To start the process, the individual logs in and clicks Submit Request. The login authorization can be integrated with login.gov or ID.me for identification verification. The system then collects the requester's information. The system then collects the requester's info. We'll now move to the details of the request. This page can be customized for your agency. The user adds details concerning the documents needed. Things like a title, request description, and specific records requested. They can also choose a request type or a fee category as well. You can even add search terms for the redaction. The system generates and provides a requester with a tracking number once submitted. They can come back here anytime to see that request or any others they've submitted by clicking Track Request at the top. They can search or filter their list by tracking number, name, or organization. You can see the request we just made. This will be where the requester can access the redacted documents once they are released. Now let's switch over to what the agency FOIA staff will see. Here's a dashboard. It gives a quick overview of what needs attention, like overdue requests or items waiting to be assigned and can be customized. This is requests. All the incoming requests are listed here. Here is the request we just created, and here is the request I've already prepped to save time. When you click the request, you can see all the details of the request, as well as space to add notes or invoices. At the bottom, you can see where the staff will place all documents that are responsive to the FOIA request and need to be reviewed for redaction. They can preview and upload files here. To send a redaction, the staff just click Send to Redaction. Once confirmed, the documents go to the record specialist for the Anacomp redaction process. We'll now move to the redaction process. Generally, this is the most time-consuming part of FOIA, but we have automated this process to reduce the resources required to perform this function. Once the FOIA request is submitted, the record specialist will receive a notification. When they click on it, they'll be taken to the Supervision UI, where they can review and finalize redactions. On the left, we have thumbnails of all document pages for quick navigation. In the middle, we see the current page with potential redactions highlighted. On the right, we can see a list of fields available for redaction. These fields can be customized to whatever needs to be redacted in the documents. Every highlighted box you will see will be a redacted black box with an exemption code after the specialist completes their review. Without the Anacomp automated review, the record specialist would need to manually find and draw boxes around all words that need to be redacted. During the supervision, the record specialist reviews each field to ensure that all necessary redactions are applied correctly. You can see with this document, it found multiple names, SSNs, locations, phone numbers, emails, and keywords that were customized. Note that this includes handwritten content and notes on the page, as well as typed content. Once all redactions are verified, we click Confirm and Continue. The flow then finalizes the redactions by applying the redaction boxes and the exemption codes and prepares the redacted PDF for download. At this point, the process is complete. The redacted files are available in the case management portal, and the record specialist can move to the next redaction task. Back in the case management portal, the specialist reviews the redacted documents to make sure they look acceptable. It can either release the redacted documents to the requester or delete them. Here you can see the redacted black boxes in the document. Once the specialist releases the documents, the requester will then have access to them on their account in the portal. This completes the end-to-end cycle. If a requester makes a request, the agency processes it, and the requester downloads the finished redacted files with the exemption codes.